Well, we're going to try and attempt at a video blog. A friend of mine and I were at Waubay Lake this weekend. We attempted to go to Indian Springs. However, the north side boat ramp had a nice heave in it, so we didn't think we would want to take a chance on taking our big house over that and possibly damaging it. So we went to the south end, and the south end was blown shut. There was, however, one gentleman out there with a quad. They'd only seen three northerns all day with their camera, and we decided that that was not worth trying to risk our stuff when there wasn't a strong enough bite. So we ventured on up to Waubay. We got there pretty late in the day. There was a huge city out there. People are driving all over in that lake up at the north end by the Grenville Grade. There is kind of a sharp little concrete heave right there at the boat ramp, but nothing hung up when we were getting in. So that's not too bad. However, if it keeps getting worse, we're going to have problems with that. It was a very, very frustrating weekend for me, however. It seemed like the only fish I caught were the ones that were, I would say, obsessively hungry. I don't think anything that I did triggered them to bite. I think they just were that hungry. The schools of fish that did come through, I was trying jigging wraps, I tried repping wraps, I tried chubby darters, I tried shad wraps, spoons, cast masters. I threw all kinds of colors at them, and I just couldn't seem to get things to be consistent. I couldn't find something that they liked. Not that I didn't catch fish, but it's nice to know that the little tricks that you think you learn, you think you know, are the things that are making the fish bite. And unfortunately, I think the only thing that I caught were fish that were just stupidly hungry. The 12 to 14 inch walleyes are very aggressive on like full minnows. However, I wasn't trying to catch those. Jeff, however, did have a pretty good weekend. He did end up with a 23 on Friday. On Saturday, he ended up catching a 22 and a half. I did manage a 17 and a half inch walleye, and he got like either 17 or an 18 inch walleye as well. Pretty good mess of perch. It wasn't a terrible weekend, but again, I wish I could have tuned in on the fish a little better. We had a lot of schools that come through. A lot of fish were moving around, and I wish I could have capitalized more on the non-aggressive fish to trigger them to bite. That's fun to me. Our next venture is we're planning on trying to make a trip to Indian Springs again. We're going to try and see if maybe somebody hasn't busted it open. If not, we're probably going to bust it open and get in on the south end there. Probably during the week, right after Christmas. We're going to spend the Christmas with our family, and then we're going to bust up and get all our gear and head on Indian Springs and hop around. And I'll see if I can't do an upload for a video while we're out there after a day or so, and try and keep you guys up to date on how things are going, what might be working, if I have figured anything out. Hopefully the weather will be a little more cooperative. It'll either be consistently something rather than sunny during the day, windy at night, windy during the day, calm at night. Just constantly changing weather patterns is just, I think, driving the fish crazy and driving me crazy. But it is South Dakota, and we got to take what other Mother Nature gives us. So those of you that are members of the Team Icehole website, I wish that I know some of you guys are out there already fishing, and I wish you guys would use the forum to post some of your results, what's hot, what's not. The website's only going to be as good as the members that participate in it. We all want to get on fish. I'm not asking for you guys to give me everything you got. Just a little bit of information. It can go a long ways. I mean, we could, a lake. Then what's biting? You don't have to. We'll find how deep. We'll use the right jigs. We'll find what's going on. But to narrow down a body of water in South Dakota That's quite a task. I mean, we may not be the land of 10,000 lakes, but evidently those lakes over there aren't any good because they're all over here fishing. So a little bit of information can go a long ways for your fellow members. I'm hoping that the upcoming weekends of fishing that are coming up here are going to be very successful for everyone, because nothing better than going out on the ice and spending a great day out there with friends. And if you happen to be in Indian Springs during the week after Christmas, come look us up. We've got a big permanent house. It's got we got a snowmobile and a four-wheeler out there, and two a Fraybill shack and an otter shack. Don't be afraid to come up and approach us. We love to talk. Maybe we'll see you out on the ice.